boom. Welcome back to another episode of Return of the Mac podcast. Your host, Oscar Daddy, Durek Poppy, Jameson Poppy, aka MC Woods in the Pants, aka just playing a relationship. Another episode, another week, of course. Back with one new person, actually. But first, I'm going to introduce the other people to make her comfortable, So it's your boy, obviously, Durek Poppy. I also have BKP here.
Yo, BKP, Mr. LVG in the building right now.
Yes, sir. And I also have Cody Andy back again.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Doing blessed. All right, we also have Patrice. So go ahead and introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you from?
I'm from Markham.
Yeah. Right. So Patrice also has a podcast. Name of the podcast?
So I'm part of Shalissa Marie Radio, and we are based in the GTA. We talk about relationships, sex, manifestation, love, everything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So we're going to have her on, obviously, because, we're like one and the same, except her shit is more, I feel like, it feeds the soul a little better. Sometimes we're a little too toxic on this side, but it is what it is. All right. So first things first, Tory, right? So updates. Last week we said Tory had an announcement to make. We thought it was going to be Instagram live or whatever. Turns out it was actually an album.
I called it. I said it was going to be a song, for real.
Yeah,
I said it was going to be a song, not an album, but a song.
Yeah, a song. It turned out it was an album. So,
crazy.
First things first. Was it a good album? Yes or no?
Sonically, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Sonically, it
was a fire album.
It was a fire album.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I think it was a good album too.
Yeah. It was fire. It was definitely fire. Anyone saying like anything other than that, you're letting your hate blind you.
Yeah,
it's the best album dropped in 2020.
All right, that's a little much.
Okay,
you're wilding. At this point, you're wilding. No, definitely not. But it was a good album. Now let's talk about the content. What are you saying? This nigga came on this album to half bring it up and bring it up at the same time, and then bring up the fact that I can't talk about it because legal issues. All right, so let me just talk about my gripe with this shit. Fam, say it or don't say it. All right, don't half step because you're going to give niggas like Koti fuel to let them know, like, yeah, obviously Tory didn't do it, but he can't talk about it because legal shit. Like, you don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did this shit. Okay, let me not even say that. I think that he did. I'm on Megan's side 70%, but what I'm saying is, fam, talk about it or don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. I don't like the little whispers you're doing of, like, I didn't do it, and then also coming back of, like, oh, but if I did do it, if I shot you in the foot, how come you don't have, like, mad broken bones in your foot? You know what I'm saying? Like, you were drunk, you don't know what really happened, all these things. So, defend it, Tory, the believers. Go ahead.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say that I do appreciate the album that Tory dropped. It's an amazing album. I feel like he touched upon a lot of intricate details that had happened throughout the night, that had transpired before the event. He talked about the relationship, how it was, flying each other, seeing each other. It was very romantic, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate it.
This nigga shot someone. You're calling him romantic. Go on.
Dance, bitch. I'm playing.
Wow.
I'm playing. But I like to say that, you are right in a sense where he didn't blatantly say that he didn't shoot her.
Yeah.
He had sprinkled those words of not doing it and stuff like that over the beat. But other than that, I really, truly now I stand with Tory with his like I don't know the truth, but I want to say I stand with him still.
So what the fuck are you talking? Why are you standing with him if you don't know the truth? What the fuck?
Yeah, at this point, because you know how Meg had her turn and her take on the situation, right? So my thing was, let me just wait until Tory says something, right? Mm-hmm. Tory, found a way to express himself and say his piece. So comparing the two, Tory sounds more. It's more detailed oriented, it's very cohesive, and believable.
It's Tory's part is more detail oriented.
What makes it believable? What did he say that makes that right there? What he said? Yeah, for sure, 100%. What did he say?
Like what? Getting shot on your foot, like if you actually look at the only part of your body that's consisted with the most bones is your foot. Like
He's a doctor now.
A bullet going through your foot cancels your foot. You're not going to be able to walk the same anymore at all.
What I believe, I don't think no bullet went through a foot. I believe it might have been like a ricochet. You know how when you shoot a gun, I haven't shot a gun in my life. I've never seen a gunshot, whatever. But like from what I understand is that if you shoot a gun, it's not. There's gonna be parts of it that's gonna, it's like getting sparked by a firecracker. Not exactly, but I'm looking at it as in the sense
it's
of
a bit more than
a bit more.
That's family.
100%, but the fact that it's more than that, you didn't see no bullet holes in their foot in those pictures.
I think the gun you're talking about is a shotgun. Shotguns are only like the bullet when it comes out, it spreads. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is that I didn't see the picture that she posted on Instagram. There was no bullet holes in her foot.
Yeah, what he said just stuck out to me. The shotgun thing, fam. If there was a shotgun to the foot, her foot would be in a million pieces. Like,
it would have bare pieces.
Wouldn't have left.
So tell me how. So how did the gun? So where can he possibly have shot the gun for it to ricochet and her foot catching pieces of the bullet? Where would he have shot the gun if the cops were there and she was basically?
Cops were there when he shot it, though. Cops were there when he shot it. She was walking home.
First of all, the story is all over the place because first it was like she got shot in both feet.
Mm-hmm.
Then stepped on glass, and then it was she got shot in one foot. So, like, I'm kind of Switzerland on this, but I don't know. Like,
yeah,
did she shoot herself? We don't know.
Come on,
that's a whole different.
There's a lot of holes in the story though because I don't feel like Megan's telling the whole truth, right? But that doesn't mean that he didn't shoot her, right? But I'm saying, like, I don't know if she's saying the whole truth because there's holes in her story. There's holes in Tory's story as well. He's not coming out and saying, "Look, this is what happened." Like, he's saying, "Oh, I didn't do that."
You say he didn't do it. So was it his boy or something? Like, was it something, like who else was in the whip with him? Was his body?
But I'm just trying to put yourself in Tory's situation, right? Story comes out that you shot your old work. Are you gonna just come out and not speak about it for 4 months?
Old work.
Yeah, nigga, old thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. And then, fam, you're not gonna speak about it for like 4 months, and then come out with an album talking about how you guys used to be in love.
That's where he was wrong. Like, I believe that for him to wait that long of a period where we're still speculating on what went down, and then he went out to do a whole surprise album, Beyonce rollout type, like surprise
Beyonce rollout.
Fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? Some surprise album explaining how many songs were there, like 14, 15 plus songs. Like,
yeah.
I agree with how he treated the situation because I feel as though, like, in this day and age with social media and how people just love messy stories, I believe if the same time that Meg was speaking and sharing her story and her take on the story, if Tory had done the same thing, it'd be too much going on.
Conflict, yeah.
Yeah,
you have to let it cool down a bit and let people wonder, and then why isn't Tory saying anything? And then be like, okay, guys, I'm ready to say what I have to say. But
he took them nuts. Oh, sorry.
Here go.
Like, if I got shot in the foot, like, I'm singing.
Right? And if you're out here saying, yeah, you shot me in the foot, I'm not gonna stay quiet. If I didn't do it, I'm coming out like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't shoot you in the foot.
Yeah.
You know, so
but he took more of a rational approach, you know. Meg took the more emotional approach.
I don't know about rational, fam. If you're being accused of something, you can calmly say, you don't have to yell and say, I didn't do it. But you have to be like,
then again, if his PR team or something put together like a little paragraph in a notes app and screenshot it to post on Instagram, he would have got shot on.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. To me,
that's worse. Dude,
is it?
That's bad.
No,
that's
worse
bad.
than dropping it. It's worse than dropping the album like 2-3 months later.
No, not to me.
I don't think so.
Paragraph?
I don't think so.
Explaining what
just explaining what went down and like showing his side of like, yo, like at least showing some type of remorse or like, yo, like it's still an open case or whatnot, but this is what I have to say. Before, like, she gave him, it's like Drake, and I'm not comparing it. Drake, Meek Mill, when Meek Mill came back with the diss and then you didn't say nothing and Drake hit him with the back-to-back. It was like, yo, you didn't say nothing? Well, here you go. Here's more of what I have to say of what went down. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So what's on the sense of like just staying silent for too long. You know, you didn't have time to go and like back and forth with what.
Yeah.
Offend yourself.
Yeah. But he also addressed a lot of shit on the album. Like he also sent shots a lot of people's ways. Kehlani caught a few strays. JoJo did. Maul from the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean the whole
Even
Kehlani thing.
Going to like others, like not. It's like he's not prioritizing the main topic, but he's going like, this is the main topic, but you're going here to talk about so and so, and you're going here to talk about who was it, Cash Doll, Asian Doll, one of the dolls that dissed him.
I don't know you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, but the Kehlani thing, I get it because they were friends, right? So they were friends for a long time, and then instead of her coming to him and saying, "Yo, like, what's going on? Like, did this happen?" She just went straight to Twitter, like, "Let's catch this nigga."
Yeah.
And it's like, if I'm friends with you for 6 years, you owe me that of being like, "Yo, what's going on?" There's no going straight to internet. This nigga's trash. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Taking off my album, he won't be on the deluxe.
That's some industry shit, bro. Like, that's not real friendship. That's my whole thing.
And that's like you're kind of just want your 15 minutes of fame to be involved in the story, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what it feels like.
A lot of articles are popping up. Kehlani said this. Kehlani's taking him off this. Kehlani, like she became also a moment of her time where it's like,
exactly.
Yeah, like exactly. People make it about them of like, okay, but if I come out of this the first one, right, I'm gonna be like you know what I'm saying, like a trendsetter of being like cancel Tory, like.
Yeah, and plus she's kind of promoting her album at the same time because she's like, I'm gonna take him off my album. So.
Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's just all nasty. Corti, what do you think, fam?
Disgusting, you know what I mean? Also, Rick Ross doing the post that he did, that was blatantly disrespectful. I won't even lie. Like the tags on the video. Did you guys watch it? Like he just tagged all these companies. Like
he had the Bel Air bottles in the cut. Yeah.
And he's talking in between the Bel Air bottles like this. He's like, you should have never. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
It's also hypocrisy because like he's known for like past comments that he's done in the past in songs talking about, you know, against women, drugging women, this, that, the third. Like, you know what I mean? So
Devil's argument though, did he do it? So, like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know that he did. We know the fact that he said it in the song, but...
that too, but it's also, there's bare stories of his bodyguard doing, like, for sure, some to, like, certain shorties that, like, you know what I'm saying? He's been accused of many times.
That's him, though. Don't put that shit on me, though.
I guess. But then again, whatever gets put beside your people around you, it gets thrown right onto you, know? Especially that type of figure, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, how can you just condone that type of behavior?
One more thing, too. Like, I want to say why this is a really, really good album. It's the first rap album of this year coming out and not talking about guns, shootings, drugs.
Dude, this nigga's nuts.
It didn't talk about all of these things, you know.
Because he was focusing on one storyline.
As he should have.
It wasn't an album to drop for himself. It was
no club. Was there a club banger? You're playing one of those tracks in the club?
Yeah, that song that he put a video out for.
That track was probably the hardest one still. Hard track. What was the color? I forgot what it was called, but even the video concept, like, you know.
My favorite song is Joke's on Me.
I love that song. But you see how he expresses different emotions based on like the topic, you know what I mean? And it feels very relatable. You know, a lot of the topics, like a lot of people can relate to a lot of the songs on there. Am I lying?
What are you doing?
I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at the bigger picture because you can really set like Jokes on Me, like the last minute, like him talking about. I told a lot of people about you.
Jokes on
what happened? Jokes on me.
Yeah,
and I felt that before as well too. I showed off some, you know what I mean, some relationships that I had, and
I feel that.
Look what happened.
I feel that.
Yeah, but that's what he's trying to like. How are you not able to see what's going on though? Like, you're trying to appeal to people's humanity. You know what I'm saying? By like, you're literally avoiding.
In some tracks,
he's an artist, though.
In some tracks, smart because you're saying like, oh, I can relate to what he's saying. That's what he wants people to do. He wants people to relate to his music, so they're on his side. It's strategy. So
for sure.
It's so
strategy. He's been
and he got you.
But I see right through it though.
Even cases where he's like, he's the first on his side. We didn't know they were together. He's making obvious, like, confirming that we were a thing, and then multiple of the songs, and like he's basically like, yo, calling her back as if like, yo, come back to me type shit, like, you know, as if like, yo, like, say like, I'm sorry, please forgive me type, like, yo,
I was drunk.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying. I don't know.
No, Yeah, the whole thing to me is just like he's trying to like. I don't like it because I've seen it's like it's a little sibling thing. The younger sibling starts trouble, brings the mom inside. I didn't know that it was gonna. I'm just trying to, the mom's like, oh, it's okay, come here.
Yeah.
That's what Tori's doing, and people that quote you are like hugging him. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. They're there. We know we didn't mean. We know you didn't mean to shoot her. Like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just seeing right through it. I'm like, I need you to address it. Whether or not it happened. I'm not all the.
But what if when everything is said, they go to court and he's innocent?
Then
That's
there's
crazy.
gonna be some crazy repercussion for Megan, but for that to happen,
Yeah.
I believe he shot. I believe the gun was in his hand and he shot it for sure. Did it hit her? I don't know. Did it? You know what I mean? That's the question that we want to find out. Like, I didn't see if it was Meg, I would have showed like she showed me just people were like taking like tweezing. The doctor was tweezing like pieces out of her foot, and that's what it looked like on the side of her foot. It was like, a little scratch here, a little scratch, but you know what I mean, like little
yeah.
cuts here, like on the side of her foot, but like, hey, I don't know. There's still a lot of like Gilles said, bro, a lot of holes.
Yeah, a lot of holes. I feel like he bit her foot or something, maybe something like that. I don't know.
All right, man. That's E-Man would have to be in the car for that. But do you guys think he's blackballed from the industry? Because he's set to sell what, 45K first week, and he's not on any kind of playlist or anything like that, right?
Even all the articles that were dropping, like, oh, here's all the music that dropped today except for Tory Lanez. Like,
yeah.
It's like 6-7 articles saying that different like blog spots. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, the smear campaign is definitely real, but I mean,
it's also because Meg is she's one of the high like rap artists this year, like top rap artists this year, top tracks of the year, like whenever the money is generating from certain artists, the industry looks at it. Oh, yo, this person is generating that much money for us, then can be on her side.
It's also because she's a woman. Because I feel like if you were to have Tory versus French Montana, and he shot French,
nigga,
like so nobody gives a
French
fuck.
K,
Nobody gives a fuck about that guy.
Sure. But no, benefit of doubt always goes to the woman as well. So.
You gotta focus on like the fact that she's a woman is one thing, and I respect that he should have never did that. You know what I'm saying? But we also gotta highlight one big thing as well too. Tory right now has no major backup. Everything is independent. It's even stated on the song "Most High." That's the song that he made a video to.
Yeah,
it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's a whole system industry against him, literally.
It's crazy.
And you can see that they're making campaigns. They're paying paying ad dollars to all of these.
Are they paying you too?
No, not paying me. But I'm seeing what's transpiring in real time. They're paying all of these outlets to say all of these crazy things. Tory doesn't. He has money, but he doesn't have money to take over a whole. I wouldn't say the industry right now, but like, you can clearly see what's going on right now.
Is this even going to court though? Like, what's next? Like, I don't even know where.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we're never gonna find out the truth. Like, he just has a case, the gun charge or whatever, right? That's pretty much it. But I don't know if that's gonna show us exactly what it is that happened. With the whole Meg thing. So I think he's just waiting for it to blow over. And I don't know, but the way he's going about his rollout is it's reminiscent of 6ix9ine. And I said this in the chat. You guys try to kill me for it, but he's literally doing the 6ix9ine thing.
I see where you're coming from, but it's completely different. Like,
nah, it's you niggas hate me. Say less. I'm putting out a video of me, and I'm saying me smiling, going crazy, saying "fuck you guys," blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing the 6ix9ine thing.
Oh, he's talking about beating up the devil, selling my soul, going independent. Like those are true, real highlights, man.
Of the album, yeah. But he also came out with the video. And what's he doing in the video? Wearing a wig, doing powdered face. Like,
that's fire. That's fire. Though. You can't even lie. That's lit.
I didn't watch
that was so sick. Like the way he was reacting and shit, it was fire.
Nah, I didn't watch it. But nah, so are we good on Tory? That's it? That's good on Tory? Final thoughts, or were you good?
Bro, wait. This guy did the OJ glove in the video. You guys saw that?
Yeah. And he threw it.
He's reaching, though. Like,
but that's not 6ix9ine shit?
Yeah, that shit like that, like little antics like that. Yeah, like he did the acquitted, like the glove didn't fit type thing. He threw the glove. I'm like, buddy.
Yo, I didn't know Tory directed a lot of his videos though. He's very cinematic and talented.
This guy's fucking bigging up a man here. You know what? Let me not condemn him too much because we don't know what the story is yet. We're still waiting. I mean, probably never gonna find out. But I just want the truth. That's all I'm on the side of the truth. Like Patrice,
I
like
can't,
I'm, you know.
I can't give a full opinion without the truth, without the facts, you know. So.
Exactly. So anyone who's on either side, you're kind of nuts to me. Like of being like, no 100%. Tory shot Meg. That's disgusting. Cancel him, kill him, blah blah blah. Or the people that are like on Tory's side, I'd be like, you could never shoot her. Are you crazy? Meg's a liar. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Goatee. You know. So to me, you guys are just one of the same. You know. Yeah, all right, we're recording. All right, so we're back from break. Somebody just magically appeared on screen.
Hello.
All right, so this is, if you're listening, you're probably like, what the fuck? Who is this? This is Shalissa. I'm saying your name right?
Shalissa Marie.
All right, perfect, yeah. So like Patrice mentioned earlier, they have a podcast. So give us a little, 5-minute summary or whatever of what your podcast is.
Okay, so Shalissa Marie Radio is a platform where we speak about everything and anything that you guys probably speak about behind closed doors. We talk about sex, we talk about life, we talk about relationships, mindfulness, spirituality, love, and everything beyond. We also have another segment called SMR Vibes where we feature and publish underground artists from all over the world.
Cool, perfect. Yeah. So if you guys like music, you guys like vibes, you guys like the conversations we have, you're definitely gonna enjoy her stuff. So go on over there and tell her I sent you. All right, so let's get into the shit. All right, so live update. We talked about this maybe 3 episodes ago, I think, or 2. Dr. Dre's ex-wife, remember, she was asking for spousal support for $2 million a month.
Yeah.
Right? So she lost, obviously. And she doesn't have to pay. I mean, Dr. Dre's not gonna have to pay her that. Or she also had another request for $1.5 million for
security.
Security. That's what she's asking. $1.5 million for security. Fam, the first thing that came to mind, I'm like, nah, she's asking for the nigga from Transporter. Like, Jason Statham. That nigga is serious security.
Wait, but hold up. Didn't she help build the empire though?
Okay, but what kind of security you need for that though? Like,
she doesn't need the security, but I'm surprised that she got no money at all.
Yeah, that's funny to me. Like,
but did they have a prenup from before?
Oh yeah, and then she signed it under duress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably trying to fight against that, so that's why she.
I mean,
what do you mean by building the empire? Like,
well, that's what people say, that she literally had a hand in helping him build his label and everything that he has in assets. So I do think that she deserves at least a portion of that.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the records that he made and see if her name is there. If her name's not there, she wasn't in the gym shooting.
I'm with you, Goatee, but at the same time, I get it. Like, she was next to him. I'm sure they had kids together or whatever, right? So
she was next.
Listen, bro. Like, it takes, you know what I mean? Come on. Like, she deserves something. It's kind of weird. Like, he makes a lot of money, and to leave her off with nothing, that doesn't make any sense.
Nothing?
In the prenup, I'm pretty sure there was a certain amount, but once you reach that amount, that's it. So if she's fighting for more, then you're not going to get it.
Yeah, no, because $2 million a month, fam, that's
insane.
That's insane.
Okay, thank you. Because a lot of the women I was talking to about this, yeah, so what? And I was like, that's the problem, bro. Like, that's an absurd number. They're like, okay, but not to him. I'm like, how do you know?
It's probably $2 to him.
Okay, but it's how are we gonna make that assumption if we don't see his, you know what I'm saying, his checkbook or anything like that?
But that's the day, she's not gonna be poor ever. She has kids with him that are probably still under 18.
Yeah.
But you're still getting child support through that.
Yeah.
And you probably still have properties and whatever else.
She's good either way.
She's good, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying $100,000, less than $100,000 a month would be good. You net at $1 million and $200,000, you'd be good. So
at least 200 to 500 a month.
Pardon?
At least 200 to 500,000 a month. That'd be sufficient.
For you or her?
200 to 5,000 a month. That's nothing.
I'm doing half a.
I'm sorry, but if I helped you build your empire and I sat down with you day and night, for years, I'm not talking about 4 years, I'm talking about 20 years with you, in the dirt, I need more than 200,000 is
Then
nothing.
you better come with a good argument. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I need 1.5 mil a month for security. Like that's
Like,
so stupid.
no, but the
Yeah.
breakdown of what she needed, like remember the 2 million? The breakdown of that was disgusting. It was like $900,000 for entertainment. And I
She's
was
being
like,
petty.
no, that's not, no.
She's being petty.
Like at that point, but I can jump on you in the court. Like, what are you doing right now? $900K for entertainment, dog? Like,
You remember her phone bill? What did she put for her phone bill? I forgot.
it was like 150, something insane. No, 20K.
It's like,
Hey.
what?
20K. Like, how many phones do you fucking have, dog?
I mean, is it for her kid?
Nigga, who are you calling? Like 20K?
Yeah, that's too much.
A month.
She's just being
That's-
petty.
Bro, whatever she's being, man,
I
she's
mean,
wrong. I don't know,
what's a
man.
man without a woman? You know?
This nigga, bro. this nigga. Anyway, speaking of women, we have somebody else in the news right now. Miss KJ. She was caught being nasty with her former bodyguard. I mean, not nasty like that, but she was just being a freaky like person. She started grabbing on him and being inappropriate. It's Kris Jenner. So what do we think?
Like, do you think that he didn't enjoy that?
Don't. That's fucked up. That's
It's-
fucked up. He's
What
a
did
victim.
she do? He's a victim. You know what? I think that a lot of people undermine like sexual assault against males.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Big time. Look how fast you like Duke had to retract you back
I know,
to the
I know.
reality. Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, what happened? Like,
We need more details on that.
I need more details.
But I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like, I could see Kris as very touchy and like flirtatious and like she gets what she wants.
She's
So,
she's an old lady with a bunch of money,
yeah.
and she likes young men.
She's probably like, I'll pay you.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm chilling. Nah, just take the money anyway.
How does the bodyguard look like? Was he like tall, black, bald, beard?
I don't know if I didn't see any pictures, dog, but I'm guessing he's black.
So is she not with Corey anymore? Or
He's not black.
You don't think he's black? Why don't you think he's black?
Black. She can resist him. She had
I
to
think
hop on
he's
him.
black too.
Security at the Jenner household?
Well, you know what? I guess if she's into him, then yeah, maybe he's black because she doesn't like white men. So
Yeah, she doesn't.
Anymore.
Well, she never really
Anymore.
liked white men.
I mean, yeah, she never really did.
That's what I'm saying. Bruce
Well-
is always a woman.
Allegedly.
I got a question. Why do you think the Kardashians are infatuated with black men?
Bro, I couldn't even answer that, to be
That's a
honest.
good
Fam.
question. Why are like most white women infatuated with black men?
Oh, now you twisting it. I said the Kardashians. I didn't say all white women. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it is a general question.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't really mess with that.
yeah, we can't really answer. We're not white, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't they love black men? Can you blame them?
Ow. Oh no, man. But I mean, that's it on Kris Jenner, I guess. I don't have anything else to add to that. Just the fact that to me, he's black, he's young, he's muscular. That's I see her. You know what I'm saying? Like feeling like, oh, it's fine, Jerome. You know what I mean? Like, nah, she'll be fine with that.
So do you know if anything like further is going on? Like, is he pressing charges or what?
Oh yeah, he is pressing charges. Like he's bringing her to court. That's what
Wow.
that's what the story
Gosh.
came out.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I know, bro. He was happy as hell. He went home like, we're moving out. Nah, there's fam.
I need more details.
No, definitely. But you know, what I do is honestly just see the shade room thing. Oh, cool, and keep scrolling. Like I'm not disinvested in the Kris Jenner story. You know, I mean that's all we have from the news. You guys want to go to silly shit?
Yeah, let's go on silly shit.
All right, bet. All right. I feel like everyone has seen this video at this point on the internet. The video of the girl shaking ass in the restaurant for Salt Bae.
Yeah.
So this story hit Twitter, and then the first thing was, "Oh my god, bro! Like, I feel bad for the guy because the way the man stormed back into the restaurant when he saw that girl shaking ass was crazy." So
Wait, can I clarify something? Is Salt Bae like an artist?
It's that guy that does like that.
over the stakes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the man started banging on the windows and shit, like going
Yeah.
crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Gets back in there, you know. And then the story started changing. Like literally every 3 hours, new information came out.
Her brother.
At first, yeah, they're like, "Oh, it's her brother." I'm like, "Okay, like, oh, whatever." People are like, "Oh, that makes sense." I'm like, Sure. And then after they're like, oh no, he's not even coming after. He's coming after somebody else. I don't know, man. It's just the whole thing is just fucking funny to me. What do you guys think? Like, would you guys shake ass in the restaurant like that? And if so, how would you feel if your boyfriend came storming in like that?
I'm just gonna go back to what I stand on. If we were on vacation and we were on a resort and they asked for your girl to be in a contest on the resort, you guys would be okay with it because it's a good time. The sun is out. It's daytime. We're in Jamaica. It's good vibes. I think that it's not that deep. She literally twerked for the man for like 2.5 seconds. And she wasn't naked either. I was actually thinking about this. She wasn't naked. She wasn't like in clothes where
she wasn't
like her body is revealed.
Yeah, like she wasn't on him or anything like that. I'm pretty sure.
Like, she wasn't even on him.
I'm pretty sure I've been in a restaurant and if I hear a good song, like I've probably twerked in the restaurant, but like it's not.
And a guy just might be looking.
Maybe, but like it's not on some like stripper shit or like anything like that, you know?
Exactly.
My question is why? Like literally my first reaction, if you know what I'm saying, we had a good meal at this restaurant, probably paid $1,000, you know, you leave, you're walking to the car, you're talking to yourself, you're like, wait, where is she? You turn around, hey, shaking ass in the restaurant.
Yeah, no, like if I was with my man and like, I would, and he was getting the car for me, like, no, I wouldn't be shaking ass in the restaurant. Like,
yeah, like my first question is why? Like, I just throw my hands up. I wouldn't barge in and be like, yo, get the fuck in the car. Like, that's crazy. But I'd be like, yo,
maybe
why?
he had the liquor courage.
Yeah. Maybe, but like it looks like he looks like the type to go off. So if I know my like that,
looks like the type to go off.
You won't.
No,
catch
he does.
What's the type to go off?
What?
What's the type to go off?
Did you see how aggressive he was banging on that door?
Yeah,
bro.
Super enraged. Like,
yeah,
I was scared
the
for
waitress
her.
is snitch. Did you guys see the video when like she was twerking, like the whole staff was just stunned?
Yeah. The second angle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I mean, Kuti, how would you react though if that was your girl doing that in the restaurant?
Yo, I'd be, come on. Knowing that that's Salt Bae, knowing that I left,
What is she?
and I went to go get the car, coming back, and you're doing this, I'd feel a type of way, to be honest.
Yeah, because why are you shaking ass in the restaurant? My thing is why though?
Yeah.
Like, we're just having fun, but it's not a club. Like, it's a restaurant. People eat here. People bring their families here. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on right now?
But that wasn't the vibe in the moment. And what if she was drunk? Like, who knows? Like, and what if that's not even her man?
Okay, we're gonna act in a scenario where it is her man. But I mean,
okay.
I'd
to
get
me,
cheese, to be honest, I'm
just
saying
do it,
you might have to take the bus that day, you know what I'm saying? Getting back home.
Wow.
The cab, you know what I'm saying?
It's okay. Salt Bae will take me home. It's fine.
See?
Right?
That's why she shook her ass, because it's Salt Bae. You know what I'm
Take the
saying?
locks, bro. Like, nah, there's no way, bro.
Because like in my perspective, I'd be like, what? Like, I'd be like, wait, the only reason why she would do that in front of this guy is because of the clout and the reach.
Well, yeah,
She's
look
probably
where
thinking,
she-
I'm gonna be. Yeah, she's probably thinking I'm gonna be out there, this, that, and the third. Me myself, being as conscious as I am, I'd be like, so you thought you could really do this, and I'd still be happy? Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Like at that point,
issues today.
it gets into like, I didn't think you were this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you surprised me. Like, you just look at her, you say, wow. Like, it's one of those, wow. You were wilding.
Dude, is she coming home?
Huh?
She's coming home with me the whole night. I'm just like,
I mean, like, I just feel like people take life too seriously. Like, even in relationships, I just feel like people take life too seriously. It's too deep. It's too deep
but
when
guys,
like, nothing really matters.
If it was your girl and it didn't go viral, would you guys react different?
if it didn't go viral?
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure like you would feel embarrassed like now that it's gone viral, right? But if it didn't go viral, would you guys still react the same way?
Yeah, I'd react the same way. Like, what? Like, why? I don't understand why you're doing this.
All
like,
about the
what's going on?
principles.
But I have to check. Like, if she's like Shalissa said, if she's drunk, then I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, let her vibe. I'll be like, okay, okay, let's get to the car. And the next day, I'm like, yo, like, what's going on?
Yeah, like what were you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, but and if she hits you with that, I don't really remember that part. Of the
I remember it. Like it happened.
Like, nigga, yes,
Like-
yes, you do.
You want to see the video?
For real.
Oh, nah.
But I
And
mean,
it's viral. Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, that brings up a good question too. Like, do you ever put your partner aside and be like, all right, even like when they're drunk, I'd be like, all right, like tone it down a little, you know, because you're.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
embarrassing.
Yeah, but I feel like women
Wait,
take
like,
it differently.
You've done that to like your man?
Yeah, like I would be like, yo, like, calm down. Like you're too loud. Like you're doing too much.
You
It's
say it in
embarrassing.
front of everyone else. You
I'm
pull them aside?
no. I would pull him aside or just like whisper in his ear and be like, yo, like calm down a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Let me get you some water.
Yeah.
Does that depend on the day of the event? So like if it was his birthday, would you still say something like that?
No. But if like it's my people's event and it's more of a like an intimate event, we gotta move a certain type of way, you know? You can't just be like doing the most.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I feel like if it's my girl's birthday and she's acting an absolute fool, I'd have to like disappear for a little bit.
So you're just gonna leave her?
No. Obviously, she's in good hands. You know, like with her friend. Like, okay, I'm gonna just take a little break because everything in me is gonna be saying like, yo, relax, like, just like relax.
I'd rather you take a break and then be like, tell me to relax because
on your birthday too, because she's gonna be like that's what I'm saying. Women take it very differently. Of like, what the fuck do you mean I'm loud? It's like,
yeah, the whole scene.
Yeah, it's like I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, exactly. And then she's drunk too, and then she has her drunk friends gassing her too. Like, nah, you're not gonna. It's gonna end very badly. But it made me think of that video. Did you guys see the video of what's his name, Moneybagg Yo?
I was just gonna read that out. Yeah, that's some cheap shit stuff.
It was his birthday, and then Ari got him like, I guess like they were just drinking for a long time, eh? And he was just in the restaurant going crazy, just like, you know, mad sweaty. That's how you know you're drunk as fuck. Just fucking forehead glistening. You know, he's there yelling at everyone. And then Ari's like, water? Can we get some water? He's like, water? What is water? And then his friends start laughing like, yo, what is water? I don't drink water. And that was just the whole video.
Yeah, I have another snippet where he's so sick. Like he was talking when he got the water, right?
Yeah.
He was drinking like he was super intoxicated. Ari had to feed him food, literally, and he's still on a rant, literally. And I'm like, yo, this girl loves this guy for real. Like she kept quiet.
Yeah, she's a rider.
Yeah, for real. There was a meme actually that came out of it, and it was like when your man's in the club and he's drunk yelling about how he's gonna fight any nigga.
Oh God! Like, babe, calm down.
Oh my God! Yo, have you guys been in those situations though?
Like where like your man's just wilding
and like he's telling you I'm gonna fight any nigga.
Can't fight. Like,
oh God!
Let's go home.
That's tough, man. No,
I don't think I've ever been in that situation. Thank God.
No?
As of yet.
Of course, have you been like really fucked up with your girl and she had to tell you to chill?
If it was if that ever happened, I don't think I ever remember being told to be chill.
Yeah.
I think I was just having too much fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, to me, like, yeah, I'm kind of like, I feel like I'd rather be told then. Because I'm not going to remember. And I'm probably going to come back and be like, nigga, shut up. Like, keep wilding some more. Like, you mad? You know? But I feel like if I'm told the next day, like, fam, nah, I don't need that. Like, because already you're like, oh, my God, what the fuck did I do yesterday? Listen to your Snapchats. You're like, oh, drunk voice. And then you're like, bro, what am I doing? Like, sing along to songs and shit. Like, and
I'm
then
hungover, I'm drunk, and now you want to talk about it? Like, no, it's over.
Yeah, it's like,
done.
Bye. It didn't happen.
Talking about all these drunk stories is making me feel like I want to get drunk. Like, in a sense where, you know, like you're around your friends and like you know that they're gonna be taking care of you and like you guys know like you're not driving and all of these things. Like when you're in a situation like that, like drinking shouldn't be like, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be no limits.
You're about to make me cry, fam. Like I miss that so much. Like that, like that was fam. That was life, dog. Like you know what I'm saying. You go to functions, you're with your people. Like you're just like, nah, we're getting fucked up tonight.
Yeah,
Those are the times. Still. Must be nice, man. Corona's scaring me. Like, Corona is scaring me.
You don't want to come to the studio.
Listen, inshallah.
That has to come. Once you get the testers, I think it'll come.
Yeah, because the studio is official.
Just for you.
Bet.
Fake guys doctor at the door.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, what else we got in silly shit? Oh, this is actually your question, Shalissa.
Mm-hmm.
You asked this, and it was actually a really good question. You said, if you went to a party, would you bubble on a girl? And if you did, when you went back home, would you tell your girl that you did? If she asked
Now let's be honest.
Koti, go ahead first.
Yo, if the party's lit, a lot of booty shaking, a lot of beautiful women.
Okay.
The music is hitting. You know what I mean? I'm standing beside the speakers, and if I just catch a vibe, I catch a vibe. You know what I mean? And that's that.
Yeah.
Life goes on, like you said, right?
Yeah, I heard
Like,
about
shouldn't
that.
be
A
that
wine
serious.
is a wine, especially if you're Caribbean.
I'm Jamaican, so I understand.
Okay. I'm not gonna touch that, but
I'm not gonna touch it either.
yes, niggas
So
definitely not.
I can't
You
claim
guys are
that.
acting like you wouldn't do the same.
Oh, first of all, listen, I don't put myself in those kind of scenarios. Like, listen, if the music is too good, you need to go take a breather in the washroom. Like all right.
Oh please! Why would
Get
you
it together,
leave when the music is fire?
Because sometimes your waistline just moves, man, and you're like, what's going on? You're like, can't be doing that. So, nah, honestly, like, I wouldn't. I feel like if it did happen, I'd tell her. Because I honestly, like, for real, I tell her. Because I try not to, you know what I'm saying? I don't lie to her and stuff like that, so it'd be weird, you know?
Yeah,
But it's also like
loyal.
a conversation you have like before, like about boundaries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You
And
guys
I feel-
shouldn't, like it shouldn't be an argument if you already know like each other's boundaries and what the other person likes and doesn't like.
But what if
You're
you
right
cross
about
that
that,
shit, though?
Yeah.
What if you cross it?
Like, what if you guys said, yeah, we know when we go out, we don't do this, and then you did that?
Then yeah,
Like,
I would
those
tell
be the
him.
ones.
yeah, tell him.
I'd be like, babe, last night I went to this party and I just, bubbled on a man. It wasn't anything big. I was not in the air. Feet were not flown out.
Feet were on the ground.
It was just a cute slow
I
wine.
wasn't
That
on
was
my
it.
back.
I wasn't on my back. It wasn't a pasa thing.
To
Wait,
be honest,
hold on.
I'd ask
Sorry,
you
go on.
what the name of the song is, to be honest. Like,
I
what
was
song
getting
did
to
you
that.
dance to?
Virginity by Vibes Cartel.
Don't
Don't be mad.
I'm not. But I think what's worse, fam? What's worse? Slow wine?
He
Or if it's
does
like
it.
Which
slow
one?
wine or fast wine? What's worse?
Don't care, both.
No. Think about it.
Slow wine.
Slow wine, fam, my heart, dog. If my girl was like, it's like, I just bought dance with this guy. I'm like, fast or slow? Slow. Yo, shoot me, dog.
Yeah, that hurts. It's too intimate.
Yeah.
No, slow. And the thing is the location. Don't tell me you were on
Corner?
the wall.
In the
my
corner. In the corner.
Bro, in the
Ooh.
corner, fam. I need
Left
4
your
days.
mans.
I need 4 days to myself. Yo, like, I just need to evaluate things. At that point, nah, man, that's fucked up, dog.
Was there any eye contact? Did you look back? Like, did you look? There's a lot
God.
of detail to that.
God.
Yo, where was his hands? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. Me, nah, I'm not dancing with nobody still. Like,
But then
think about
that's
that shit.
they're like, okay, now you tell him or her, and then that brings up a whole bunch of questions because now they're like, okay, like, what are the details to this? So that just opens up another can of worms.
So you wouldn't tell?
I wouldn't do it. Like, I'd be like,
No, that's a cop out. Okay, well, let's say you did do it. Would you tell?
like I would just because like I don't want to like
Cause
in
any.
case it comes up in the future, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
like that did
Oh,
happen,
fuck.
you know? Yeah.
yeah, but and he asks you all these intricate questions. Like, are you gonna really like answer those?
Like if you ask me,
where,
like,
what
like I
song?
wouldn't. Like yeah, I mean,
This nigga, yo, crushed.
step right, but like
Oh,
A Trini would never ask any questions.
true.
They are great. Like, they're just, just free. Jamaicans are more, who, where, when, what song, what kind of wine. And a Trini is just like, a wine is just a wine. Like, it's not that deep. But I get it. I think I would be pissed if I saw my man whining on a girl. So
1000%. There's no. I don't.
yeah, like I would.
I would, yeah. And if it's a reoccurring situation too, then like that's just gonna piss me off even
Yeah.
more.
if this person has the audacity to whine at a party where you're at,
Oh, that's disrespect.
that at that point, bro, like what do you
So
what are we doing here?
what do you guys think about your best friend or your good friend whining on one of the guys that you're talking to?
Whoa, hold on,
Wait,
what
two
you mean?
guys?
Or girls?
What?
Oh, okay.
Yo, what you
Sorry.
whoa.
Oh, it's not the crowd.
What kind of party is this, man?
I don't even like when my girls like rest their head on my a guy I'm talking to's shoulder. So like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
there's no contact.
Wait, what's the question for wait, it's a girl I'm talking to? And
So
my boys
no. Yeah, you're talking to a girl and one of your boys, you guys went to a party or whatever, and one of your boys just, caught a 1-2 whine upon your best friend.
you just gotta I'm not talking to her anymore. Like I
Sounds
just wait, no, I'm not talking to her anymore. Like it's my girlfriend?
Nope. Someone you're just like talking to, but you guys are pretty serious, or like
No, not anymore.
you like her.
Mm-mm.
and like you're thinking about like wifing it for like on the officials.
And she did that?
She did that? Nah,
Oh,
unacceptable.
hell no. That's how you're moving right now?
Yeah. At that point, fam, your heart starts beating and shit. You're like, fuck, bro. But you have to keep composure at the party. You didn't see it, even though you saw it, and you're like,
Yeah, whining like it's good.
you're laughing at jokes mad loud. Yo, you crazy, fam. You crazy. But no, there's no way, fam. Inside, I'm fucking crying and shit. No.
Yeah, it hurts.
Ah.
How do you feel?
But I would go talk to my boy, be like, yo, fam, what do you like? What's going on? After, But the way niggas bring it up is funny though, because they'll be like, your party was nice, yeah, but fam, what's up with Deborah though? Like, like, what you mean? Oh, it's nothing. No. But I saw you guys dancing. It's like, nah, we didn't dance. Ha. Nah, but you did though. I saw you dance, fam. Like, niggas bring it up like that, and the tension is strange because people don't like bringing up their feelings. It's always funny to watch.
It's so much easier. Like with girls, it's like you like talk all this shit behind each other's back. And
Yeah,
then,
like, do you bring it up or do you not?
oh, I'm bringing it up. I'll probably go up to you.
My best friend, I've experienced going to a fete, and my best friend whined on like a guy that I liked or like was talking to, but I whined on a guy that she was talking to. But my best friend is Trini. So like, it's like, I don't know. I think that she's like conditioned me to believe that it's not that deep. So we don't take it like personal when she sees me whining on like a guy that she likes, you know?
So it's like a cultural thing.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. Depending on who it is, I guess. Yeah.
So the Trinis just like, do they just like? Yo, I'm trying to understand the
No,
relationship status.
They're not
Yo.
like wild and free and let go like that, but they are.
The way you explaining it is like, okay, so
Yeah.
if he can do, if he's allowing it, that means the man is doing it, and he's probably
But
doing
it's
more.
not sex though. It's just a wine.
How do you know?
That's
That's
true.
where it starts. It starts with. It just starts. Those are the layers. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Like,
layers to that, yo. Like,
That's true.
But like even like here, like there was a situation where this girl came out like from my high school, and she said that like she was sexually assaulted by like one of my boys because he tried to dance on her at a party. And it was like for me, I was just like, well, like he was trying to catch a bubble. Like it wasn't thing, like, and like he like as soon as like she like didn't want it, like he fell because he was so drunk, and like he didn't try to go back on her again. So it was kind of like
Wait, hold up.
so it was kind of like
He's dying.
yes, God.
for me, I was just kind of taken back because I'm like, that's not like
I want to go gap something.
harassment or anything, like. But then again, it goes back to culture. That's what like Jamaicans do. Like if they want to come and catch a bubble from you, they're not going to be like, "Hey, like, may I have this dance?" Like,
No, they're grabbing you.
Grab
Why did he
that.
fall though? Like that's
How
thing.
did he fall? Is the question.
I picture him with the hand on the forehead. Like he said no. Oh.
Oh
Like,
God,
Oh my God.
that is hilarious.
But no, that's a good point though. Like for real, I never thought about it like that. But yeah, some person can be like, oh, you know what I mean? That was assault. But it's really like, oh no, this is, you know what I'm saying, a culture thing. This is how it happens. But
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And also, like, just memo to the mandem or galdem that just because you receive a nice wine doesn't mean that that person wants you.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yo, when I was younger coming up, I won't lie. If I catch something special, I was like, yo, you're the one. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. Yes.
what?
Whoa, yeah. We went from strangers to like, whoa, who are you?
Who are you?
like, no, definitely. That's real.
It's a
Yeah, like
fact.
I fell in like with a guy because of his wine once. Like I really did. But you got to know that it's not personal, you know? It's nothing personal.
Yeah, it took a very, very long time for me to understand that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know, man.
dancing with a female that would, you know what I mean? And
Throwing it back.
Imagining things.
yo, you thinking of a whole lot of stuff. You seen her wine, her
It's just
waistline.
me and you in the club now. Like everything is,
Yeah.
like, nah, man. Yeah. Oh, I miss going out so bad, bro. Fuck.
You know?
And ladies, just because he can whine doesn't mean that he can do the same thing in the bedroom either. Just like to get that.
I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, I
I
can't.
think I've
really-
gone to too many feds to know.
Word?
Like, it's just doesn't mean. I mean, oh, that came out wrong because now it's gonna sound like.
You're sampling from the. You know what I'm saying? You're sampling from the fets a lot.
Never mind. Next topic.
The next topic. All right. Speaking of sex, OnlyFans. So Chromas. All right, my dream came true, guys. OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Chromas joined it, and her shit leaked. Right? So you know what I'm saying? If you know me, then you know when I found that news out. I made space. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, okay, it's about to be serious. I click on the video, fam. I see. I'm like, why do I see feet? Like, why? Like, I don't see penetration, but I see her. You know what I'm saying? Like, her lower body's like is moving, right? So I'm like, because I'm like, you know, when you see the video, you look at her face. And I know who it is. I'm looking down her body, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that a meat? Like, I see a dick, and I'm like, her feet are on it, and she's doing this, and I'm like, fam, what
Wow.
the fuck, man? So this is the biggest disappointment of 2020, bro. Like, she wasn't even naked, dog. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was in bra and panties, and she's like giving this nigga a foot job, and this guy's like,
Think mad oil too, like
bro, fuck, man.
disgusting.
Like,
B.
it was, dog. It was very disappointing, dog. Like, looking at that shit, I'm like, and automatically, of course, you start thinking about E-Man, right? I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking the foot, the foot guy. Like, oh, so you know, you're just automatically turned off. I'm like, I don't fuck with feet. I don't do any feet shit, whatever. But begs the question: do you guys fuck with the feet thingies?
The feet thingies.
The feet thingies.
Sucking on your toes, all that type of stuff.
Well, yeah, like don't suck the paint off, but
Shots.
Shots. I mean, shit. Suck the paint off. What do you want?
Yo. Yo.
Let me ask you a question. What's more sensitive? Is it the toe or in between the toes?
All right.
oh, in between
Is
the
it
toes.
the web
In
between the toes?
between.
In between the toes for sure. Yeah. Or like even like just the bottom of the foot.
Oh, the bottom.
Wait a minute. Whoa. So niggas just like hold your foot and lick the bottom.
Well, you're gonna have to lick it in like increments. You know, like for it to give a girl a feeling, you can't just lick the foot. It's just dry. Like it would just be dry on your tongue. But
I
if
mean,
you lick
yeah.
it in increments, like little dabbles here, she'll definitely like flex.
I'm learning something new today. Okay.
I mean, Kuti, would you be open to it though? Putting toes in your mouth?
I'm not open to it as if right now, bro. Like honestly, ever since E-Man has exposed me to that type of information, I've been doing some research, and polls are saying that a lot of women are enjoying this type of activity.
Yeah.
How about like foot jobs?
Yes. How about you,
Yeah, eh?
what's the report on your side,
Me?
Duke? What's the report on your side?
The report on my side is, fam, like, listen, women have their spots, all right? And I feel like
That's so old school.
no, but it's true. It's true. They do have their spots where it's like, oh, this is my shit. Like, and I feel like if it was, if her thing was feet, like if my girl's thing was feet, I was like, I
Would
don't
you
know.
do it
man.
if you love her?
I mean, that's what it is, right? If you love them, you want to make them happy, right? So you'd have to consider it. But I feel like I'd have to wash her feet first. Like I would have to wash. her feet.
100%.
Do it all.
Like,
She's about it.
Yeah, do anything you need to do.
everything.
Lotion them up. Do what you need to do.
Is it like, do you guys consider like how long before your toes get sucked or your foot, right? Do you guys consider how long ago it was washed before the event occurred?
Yeah, just like sucking dick. Like you wonder, okay, like when did you take a shower? It's the same logic. I think.
You gotta take my.
I mean, I feel like feet is like worse.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
though?
worse
Yeah, it is.
than
You don't wash your feet all
the
the time.
private part? Oh, this is a
Feet?
good question.
Is nowhere near poo. So
Good question though. We should ask the audience what's worse, dirty feet or a dirty dick or poop?
Or dirty dick.
yeah,
That's
what's worse,
good
honestly?
I think definitely a dirty dick is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like you could get an infection from maybe both.
Definitely.
Dude, what if she has like athlete's foot? Like,
That's she's man down, bro. Like, yo, why do you have athlete's foot, man? Like, what's wrong with you?
I cannot.
If she has
that's
that, I'm not
crazy.
holding the foot, fam.
Mm-mm.
Nah, that made me think though, like, fam. We brought up, you know what I'm saying, oral. Have you ever gone down and then smelled something and said, nah? Like,
100%.
yeah.
And it's mostly because like a lot of guys just think that women are just gonna like suck your dick after a long day of work, and it's like, no, you gotta respect me and my mouth. Like, go take a shower first. Like, I would take a shower for you, and then we can go and do what we need to do.
The thing is, some people like it, you know. Some people they want to taste your day,
Yeah.
you know. So,
what?
But-
Yeah, they want to taste your hard work.
yo,
Nah, I'm not
Maybe
tasting
if we're like
hard
maybe
work.
if
Stop
it's
playing.
like a little like if we're in like we've been in a relationship.
10 years.
10 years.
What?
10 years. Holy fuck.
Nah, we're not doing
Dirty
that.
I don't know.
Jay, what do you think about, like, you think about, you know what I'm saying? After she had a long day,
Oh, fam,
and
I'm
out
the
the washroom
king.
6 times.
I'm the king of telling her, shower, baby. Like, I'm like, go get in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've had the women like be offended about that. I'm like, why? Like, I respect my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I respect us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm never shied away from saying like, hey, you should go get in the shower. And
And
that's
honestly, like do you guys like kiss the person after oral?
what, nigga, I'm a grown ass man, bro. Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want
A lot of
like
guys don't.
coming up, it wasn't like that stuff.
Oh no, coming up, fam, it was like,
You suck my peas, we not woo.
yeah.
So
What?
rude.
I know you realize though that it's immaturity though, you know.
It took time though. It took time for me. I'm telling you, know what I mean?
Yo, I used to be so offended. I'm like, wow, like I just did that for you and you're not even gonna kiss me. And this was my man. Like he had to brush his teeth. Or I had to brush my teeth, sorry. Yeah, in order to kiss him. Yeah.
Such a buzzkill. Like
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, that's kind of.
But yeah,
I mean,
it's the same thing. You're gonna taste it, right? If
I feel like it's different if she swallows though. If she swallows, it's kind of like a, "Mwah!" You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're not gonna do no tongue kissing like you're wild, like, you know. Give it at least 30 minutes.
That was it.
Like,
That's a
it.
fact. I never got over that shit.
yeah, I can't.
Yo, that you swallow, and yo, that would never happen.
Word.
Okay, I respect that though. Like
Yeah.
I get that.
Like niggas that are tongue kissing after that. Yo, that's a little. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's you. Embrace it.
But so is your poo. Would you eat your poo?
Huh? Ew, no.
It came from you. It's the same thing, bro. It's just different colors.
I would
Yeah.
never.
I got a question for you guys. Like, what if the guy, like, you know what I mean, ate your ass? Would you still make out with that dude?
Oh, fam, if I'm eating ass, I'm tongue kissing.
No. What? So you wouldn't? No, hold up.
Nah.
Patrice, did you hear what he just said?
What did you
No,
say?
he wouldn't kiss you. He wouldn't kiss you back in the day. I'm just talking about back in the day. He wouldn't kiss you if you sucked his dick, right?
Yeah.
But you would tongue kiss a girl if
If I ate her ass.
you ate her ass.
Yeah, because it's like, taste you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
Wow.
I don't know. It's kind of, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I mean, but also at the same time, as a kid, I probably wouldn't eat ass. You know, so it's like a different level of maturity now, where it's like, you know, you taste.
I
You
do it, but like if it tastes bad, I'm gonna tell you.
I guess. Have you guys ever been offended if a guy told you like, "Yo, get in the shower"?
No.
Like you guys
Like
wouldn't.
in what terms? Like
Yeah.
what?
Like if you guys are, you know what I'm saying, about to have sex, and he was like, "Oh, you should get in the shower." Would you get offended by that?
No, it would be kind of awkward, you know. Maybe
you'd
like a
rather-
little bit uncomfortable, but okay.
You'd rather he not tell you?
No, I'd rather he tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm also like very in tune with myself, so I know like if I do need a shower before or not. So
Yeah.
I feel like if we were just like working out or something, like obviously like I'm gonna shower before unless you want to be nice and sweaty.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I think I know when I need to.
So do you guys believe in licking the ear and not the ass? Wait, hold up. So what do you guys, I actually want to know. Sorry, I have like two questions in my head. So what kind of pleasure do you guys get from eating a girl out? Because sometimes like guys are okay with not having sex with you and just like just eating you out. So what do you guys receive from that? Like, you know, if you're not receiving any type of pleasure, or are you?
Is that energy? It's that energy, that reaction.
That reaction.
Yeah, watching your body, you know what I mean, twist
Levitate,
and turn.
shake.
You know what I mean? Your soul's coming out of your, you know what I mean, your private part, like that type of stuff gets a nigga going.
Definitely, but I mean, to me, it's really strange to be like, I'm gonna leave my house just to eat pussy and then go back home. That is so strange to me. Like,
yeah, like some guys really are okay with that, which
his
is
dick
blessed.
doesn't work.
Yeah, something's up. Like,
His dick doesn't. It's not functioning right now. It's out of service.
What if he just respects you and like maybe you don't want sex?
so okay, my question is, when he's doing this, is he like fully clothed? Is he like undressed or?
He's undressed.
But why are you taking clothes off to not do anything?
Maybe he just wants to be rubbed upon if he can't go all the way in.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. Like,
It's
if
bizarre.
But when I say unclothed, like he's not like fully naked. Like not all of his clothes are off. Maybe just like his shirt's off. But yeah, like I'm just there to get eaten out and then I'm gonna go because I don't want to have sex with him. So I was just wondering like what you guys get out of just like simply eating and then that's it. Like the dish is done.
Be honest, like in a relationship, I'd move like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, if it's your day, like today you're gonna get spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in terms of being in a relationship, like that can go on for sure. But just blatantly like me knowing you type thing, like we're not really in a relationship, or like we're not really, like, you know what I mean? Me coming over just to give you head like that.
I'm really driving to your house to just
Nah.
like, eat you out and go back home.
Yeah.
It's
You're
so
not my lady
crazy
for
to
that.
me.
Can't do that.
Like, you put cologne on for this.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, what?
That's what you're saying. Like,
So many things. It's like I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I'm gonna go eat. Like it doesn't happen.
now this
Like-
is the
It happens.
I don't. Yeah, it does. I mean, it happens in reverse as well. But
Yeah.
what do you think about that, Cookie? You think it's also
Yeah.
kind of weird? Like for me, I always feel like, do you know, like, can I get you like an Uber or something? Like, you know what I mean? There's supposed to be an exchange. You know, like, those guys. Like, I just feel strange. Like, do you want me to like finger you or something? I don't know. You
Yeah,
know what I
like-
mean? Like,
It feels
Well,
Now,
like
sometimes you gotta be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
Or
Shalissa,
self-love.
have you ever gone to a guy's house like just to suck his dick?
100% no.
Yeah, no.
First of
like,
all, I'm very don't judge me, but and I've been trying to kind of like grow into womanhood, but I don't really like sucking dick. I don't.
that's crazy, childish.
Same.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
I
kidding.
feel like less of a woman, and I'm actually just being very vulnerable right now. I don't mind doing it, and I will do it. Like I always do it, but inside of me doesn't want to do it. I think that dicks are ugly. I don't like them in my mouth, and I'm just trying to mature more and just become a woman and know that like it's a part of womanhood, and that's what you have to do.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel you because that was kind of my journey in terms of going down on women. You know, like at first you kind of like, I don't know you like that. Like I'll penetrate you with a real condom, but like I'm not gonna go. Are you crazy going down on you? Which makes absolutely no sense. I'm saying no protection, but I'm not going down on you. You know what I mean? So it's like the logic is literally not there, right? But then of course you get older and you're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we try it out. And the first time I did was fucking trash. Like, shout out to that girl for just being there, but that was not. Like, looking back, I was like, I'm not doing shit, you know? But of course,
like,
you know,
90% of men are trash anyway. Like,
they don't know what to do.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're licking it like a dog, and it's
Okay,
like,
no.
God.
Like, that's just.
It's
We're not doing that. No.
Yeah.
You kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you either know
Like,
what you're doing or you don't.
Has a guy ever gone down on you and you're just like, okay, come up, like just fuck me?
Yeah,
Oh,
forget it.
Oof.
How did you transition from that, from receiving it and being like, oh hell no, then telling him, like, conveying that message? How do you go about that? Like, I'm trying to understand the method behind.
Most of the time, like, I'm very transparent, so I will tell you what to do. And at that point, if you can't do that, then it's like, I'll just guide his head up and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'll
Honestly,
just guide him.
round of applause. I love that because that's. I was saying that a few episodes ago. I'm like, yo, like more women need to do that because
Communicate.
people like different things, right? So it's like for you, if you like a certain thing, how am I gonna know unless I try? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know, right? So I was saying that, and of course, E-Man felt away. He's like, nah, nigga, like I like to do what I do.
Oh God.
And I'm like, that just sounds terrible.
Feedback is important.
I think it depends. It really depends on how two individuals meet each other because some individuals you meet are willing to experience, and some are willing to just continue on with their current sexual journey. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends. Like some things guys are like do regularly, and they don't want to learn something new, can benefit a female that just bowed it. Hey, I just want to get experience on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's very different.
Yeah, but back to what Patrice said though. Like, I've definitely done that, but I think not every time I've said like, okay, just come up. It's not always because it's bad. Sometimes just like, you know, I just want to have sex, and other times it's kind of like, yeah, it was bad, and it's like. But I've also said like, said this is very bad. Oh, no, but it kind of just like, yeah. I literally, as the words are coming out, I wanted to catch them so bad. Verbatim, this is the worst head I've ever gotten. I was like,
oh no!
You said that?
Yo, it was so bad. It was so bad. She was like, but it was like aggressively bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess. Yeah, fam. It was really like she's like,
I hate teeth.
What is going on right now? So it was like.
Wait, what did she do? What did she do?
Like,
I'm not doing that again. Relax.
What am I doing wrong? Like,
no, everything was wrong. Like, it was just, oh God.
So teach girls who are watching how to properly do that. No, seriously, because a lot of women, I'm being very real right now. A lot of women are not in touch with their sexuality. They don't know what to do.
Thanks.
Because a lot of men don't vocalize what they want. And it's just the same for a woman too. Like, you have to communicate what you want. If you don't, let's say you more come from clitoris stimulation opposed to head, then you gotta like voice that. So he's not always going down and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
That's exactly. A fact. But
I think we lost Patrice. Okay, and we're back.
Yeah. Oh damn! I kind of lost my train of thought there.
You know, she was saying she's like more men need to vocalize what they like, and you know, because a lot of women won't know. But I mean,
for sure.
Yeah.
But I always ask, like, I want to make sure that I'm doing a good job. You know, like I aim to, like, is this good, or like talk to me. You know,
tell me what to do. Like, talk to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I'd go and ask intricate questions. And then follow up with like, you know, like a little teaser, this, that, and see the body reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Really like those body reactions, eh?
Yeah, I mean, those are the biggest tell. Like,
say a lot.
You know, because like sometimes they don't know what they like, but if you hit one spot, they're like the body reacts a certain way. You're like, okay, you like that, and she learns it too. Like, oh shit, yeah, that's the spot. You know, so
yeah,
your body speaks.
It's like a two-edged sword, though. It's like. The body reaction may lead to more vulnerability, but then it depends. And sometimes it's like you get pushed off. So it's like, yo, is this too fire or does this hurt? Or you just like pain?
I always gotta be
You know what I'm
confused. They're like, it's a lot. Like, I'm like, what's going on? I just need a second. I'm like, all right, but like, I'm saying like, what's going on?
That moment, I won't lie. As a man, like, sometimes it gets me confused because it's like, like, and I always have to ask questions later on, like after the fact. Yeah. It's like, at that moment, and it's like, oh, yeah, it was fire. Oh, no, I enjoyed it, but it was just too much. Like, okay, take note.
Like, I still don't know what that means. Like, as a man, can you relate to that? Like,
that pushing and like, I need a minute.
I mean, I guess like if you're nutting and you're getting head, but but I mean, it still wouldn't be like, like get the fuck off me, But
I mean that a lot of women confuse like their orgasm, like the verge of it, to like, oh God, I'm gonna pee, stop.
That's a fact.
Or maybe like they're just, I don't know, it's too much, so they've never gone all the way, so they're just like stop.
I've heard like I'm gonna die, stop. I was like, what? I'm gonna die? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
Like, sometimes you just hit a spot and it's like, oh, okay, like that's either a new feeling or like, you went too far.
Man, I don't know.
So it's like, let's reset.
Let's reset.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. But
I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, I think the closest thing we have as men is just like if you're getting head and you're nodding at the same time, and if she keeps sucking, like I feel like after that, it's like all right,
yeah, I guarantee.
Okay. Like, if she keeps like yo, like you're wild, like, it starts to hurt. You know what I mean? It no longer becomes pleasure. It starts to sting.
Oh God!
Not almost sting. I would say like, yo, my dick is like done. Like
it's like not sensitive. You're like, yo, it's like a disco ball of feelings. Like, for real.
Do you ever watch her see you go soft, like, or is it more like, oh shit, yo?
So I had this. Yeah, that's a real last question.
That is a good question.
So
it's like she's seen you when you were like this, and it's like,
yeah. So the thing is, at first, nah, like you're not seeing me soft. Like, I'm grabbing my boxers with the quickness, like you're not about to see me, like, nah. But also, I also don't let her see my ass. Like, that's the thing. Of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like pressed up against the wall. Or
what?
Something. You're not about to see my booty cheeks, fam. That's crazy. Like,
oh my
what? Nah, like that's just my thing. I just guard that,
Broski, let me ask you a question. What do you feel about getting your ass like slapped? Like just.
Fam, I don't like it. Like whenever, like,
happen.
Women love that. I don't know why. It's like I feel assaulted. Like, yo, what the
fuck? Can you stop? Thanks. Like,
that's why we do it, because you guys feel assaulted.
Yeah.
Just your reaction is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you guys like when like a girl like grabs your waist while you guys are having sex with her?
It's kind of strange, and like she's like kind of, I don't know, man.
Like a guy has once like took my hand and placed it like. Touch my waist.
Yo, what is it? Was it a dance or something?
Like, yo, what's up? What's really going on?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
like,
no. So,
like he was on top?
Yo, was he Cuban or something like that? Or
it was more of a
Dominican.
It was more of like I'm sitting down on the couch and he's like standing up, and he wants me to hold on to his waist, as I guess maybe hold his grip or balance.
Wait, hold on. You're giving head. Like you guys aren't having sex, right?
No, we're having sex.
So how are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down on the couch, like so.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So that's a tall couch or a short man.
He's tall.
One is,
and he wanted me to grab his waist, like just one hand, just placed it on his waist. So I was just wondering from that moment on, like, do you guys like that? Is he gay? Like, am I supposed to?
Hold on. My brain is going crazy. What position is this? If I'm not too, I'm not too invasive.
It is missionary, but like it's just on the couch.
Yeah.
So everybody sees this but me.
Yeah.
Koti, you see what's going on?
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on, bro. It's missionary.
Yeah, me too. I get it. I don't get it, but it's fine. We'll move on. But speaking of missionary, though, I saw a funny tweet that said, girl said, men just twerk when they're in missionary, right? Fam, I got so pissed off when I saw that shit, bro.
Is that true?
I got so pissed off when I saw that shit, bro. Just do missionary. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look how nuts you look, right? Okay, perfect. All right, we're back from break, and we're going to read the listener letters, right? So you can send your questions at rotmpodcast@gmail.com or rotmpodcast@gmail.com, or you can actually send the short ones via DM at the Instagram page, which is ROTM Podcast with 2 T's, all right? All right, this is the first question. So, this is funny.
I'm super excited to answer these.
Yeah, these are fun. Okay, what is your definition of a work bae? And can you think of anyone at your workplace who is or comes close to it?
So definition of a work bae is someone that I'd say that like you can flirt with, maybe you guys go to lunch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you
want to know
it doesn't leave the workplace. So like, don't be texting me on some like,
let's go out for wings.
Yeah, like it just stays there. And yeah, I had a work bae. But like now I work with all girls, so no, I don't.
Yeah. I mean, but do you guys have these while in a relationship still?
Okay, so I was in a relationship in Ottawa when I was living in Ottawa, and I wouldn't call him a work bae, but there's always that one guy at work that like just likes you. Like they always want to flirt with you. They think that you're pretty, but that doesn't mean that you have to entertain them. But I would define him as a work bae just because like he was probably the closest thing I flirted with, but it wasn't anything like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But back to Patrice though, she ducked the question big time. I said, were you having your work bae while you were still in a relationship?
Yeah.
That's fucked, bro.
Wow.
Don't you think flirting is healthy though?
But like, no, like it wasn't like sexual flirting,
Yeah,
like I would never consider him like anyone that I would hook up with. But
women
like
are nuts, man.
I like what you said. You said flirting is healthy.
Yes, flirting is healthy, and you'll learn that in the 10th year of your marriage.
What?
I think
You will.
But you have to draw the line though, you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
But you're not.
It's not like I was going home like, oh my god, like I'm thinking about this guy,
Exactly.
But you can't control that, right?
What?
You can't control that.
Yeah, you can.
What do you mean you can't control that?
Because like I said, like he's my work babe, but like we talk about like he talk about girls he's dealing with, like I talk about like my relationship with him, like
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
it wasn't like it never got like past like there's a line.
Anything.
Duke, I got a question for Duke.
Yeah.
What do you consider as a work bae? Before I answer, I want to answer last.
Why are you putting me on the spot, fam? I think Patrice defined it pretty well, and I agree.
Good one.
To me, honestly, like you know what it is. Like you guys, you give each other eyes. You guys always like flirt a little at work. But I mean, to me, like it'd be kind of funny if I was going out to lunch. I mean, probably not because it happens in offices all the time. Where it's like, hey, let's get lunch. So you don't really think about it till after the fact. But like, It's one of those things where it's like, if you put it on paper, it sounds crazy. Especially if you have a girl, it's like, oh yeah, this girl at work that I flirt with sometimes, you go eat. So you went on a date, like, you know what I mean? So it's not even that.
Yeah,
but
true, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, of course, your partner's got to be okay with it. But
my partner was not okay with it.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite because
definitely not.
I would feel away if my girl had a work babe, man. But I think
so
it probably
come to my work and meet him so that you know.
Nah,
exactly.
No. I can't.
Like mine actually came to my work with me when he was in Ottawa to like find him, and I'm like, he's not working today.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you pulled back. He's not working today.
Because it's not anything deep. Like he finds me attractive. Can you blame him? So it's like you can't prevent those things from happening.
You're right. That's true. But the part that you can prevent is like flirting back with him, and
of course,
you know what I mean, like, and that's what he's probably like. What do you think? What are you saying right now? It's like,
but again, that goes back to like there's a limitation. There's boundaries. You're
in a lion's cage. Like hee. Just kidding. Like to the boyfriend, it feels like that because like, wait, what? You work with this nigga?
Yeah, it's a lot. I get it.
So, I mean, I don't think maybe
but
when
like,
I'm an adult.
If my man had a work bae, like, I don't want to hear about her. I don't want to know her name. Like, nothing like that.
I got a crazy story. So, like, I had this one guy who would flirt with me at work all the time. And I kind of, like, entertained him. I was single. But then I found out down the road that he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend was my best friend's cousin.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
shit. Small world, man.
That's sticky.
You gotta be careful.
Small fucking world. Yeah, you gotta be careful as fuck, bro.
Super
Super
sticky
careful.
and messy. So yeah, like just be careful with the work bays and just, you know.
Yeah, that's what low key. That's why I always treat everyone nice. Like all the women all the women I come in contact with. You know, back when I was single, like I try not to ghost. I try not to, you know what I mean? Because you never know who they might know and it might, come back in the future. So I'm always just like, oh, like, hey, how are you?
So messy. So.
Nah, that's fucked, bro. Mina Kuti, you didn't answer. What's work babe for you, man?
Yo, to be honest, like, work bay is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different still. Like, my perception of work bay, like, dead honest. After break, like, we doing some shit. After work, we doing some shit. Like, it's just like depending. Like, I'm single.
Whoa.
It's just different, fam. Like,
that's not work babe. It's just someone you're trying to get with, fam.
Yeah.
That's work bay. What are you talking about?
That's just work,
outside
fam.
of work, then it's no longer work bay. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, but it's work.
hours.
We're in the premises of work, so we get busy at work. During lunch, we meet up, get busy, get in the whip, get busy, go back to work, and then after 5 o'clock is a different life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay, you're tarnishing it for all of us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, bro. And you're also shitting where you eat, fam. Like that's also a tricky thing too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different, fam.
But you know when it's work day, when like you guys go out. Let's say you guys do go out and all you talk about is work. You don't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah.
That's why you keep it at work.
So, Koti, have you had a work day?
I don't think I have.
You had a work day?
Nah, no work base though.
Cap.
No.
We're gonna move on to the next question. We're not gonna incriminate anyone. All right. So, if your significant other was sentenced to prison, would you wait for them? If so, how long do you think you could last before temptation begins? You gotta be married, bro.
That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah.
If we married.
If not, like,
because think of it like you, your girl, right? Y'all been dating for like a minute. Y'all been together. Like y'all are not married.
Yeah.
And you guys post each other's accounts, social media and stuff like that. It's pretty public.
Yeah.
All of a sudden she gets in trouble. She goes to jail.
That's God taking
and then I'm just imagining the amount of women that are gonna flock to you.
Yeah.
Are going to be vulnerable or are willing to just give it up to you.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. Like,
yeah.
You'll be like, yo, this is the most pussy I ever got in my life. Like,
it's going to be like, oh, are you okay? Like,
you want a shoulder to cry on? Yeah. Legs to cry in.
Yeah. Come over at cooked, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of these things, you know? So it's going to be very hard. The only way I'd come out of that situation clean if I'm married.
Yeah, to be
I'd
honest.
still go visit her and do something, you know what I'm saying? And try something in jail at the visiting spot.
What'd you do to get in jail first? I think that matters, to be honest. Like, you know?
Yeah, that does matter.
Because if you're
I think the marriage thing, I would have to be married to you. I think that if it depends how long we've been dating, and it depends how long you're going to be in jail.
Yeah.
So that's a good. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Like,
too.
I'm not gonna abandon you if I'm not gonna abandon you at all. But like, if you're only going to jail for like a month, 2 months, like, yeah, babe, I'll be here.
A month.
If you're going to jail for like a year, like 2 years, like a lot can happen, and a lot can happen. You know, so
this girl's talking about 2 years like it's a long bid. I'm talking about like 15, 20. You know,
you don't think 2 years is long?
Listen,
2 years is a long time
in prison to compare versus people that have like 450 years.
But if you're
you're in a relationship,
prison for 15 years,
I'm leaving either way. But I'm kidding. No. So I think if we're married, there has to be a limit. If we're married, I'm thinking about it. 9 years in prison. If we're married, that's a lot of fucking time. Like
that's like Remy Ma and Papoose.
Yeah.
Ryder.
He stayed, right?
He stayed.
Yeah, he did.
Stayed.
But
he's definitely fucking around.
It's easy to say that he stayed. What the heck? What
do you mean?
Like
Remy Ma?
It's easy as, okay, when is she coming out? You put it on the calendar and like you just live your life. What the hell? And then all of a sudden the day comes, you're just there to pick her up. It's like like from the time he dropped her off, from the time he picked her up, like that is unknown to the public. People just see him dropping her off and picking her up, but don't talk about. He doesn't even talk about like. I don't even think he talked about the time in between.
Yeah, it's what he did. Because I remember Charlamagne always gassed him up and be like, "You're one of the only faithful men in hip hop. You know, you waited for your wife. Like we never hear about this. You know."
Sure, he masturbated a whole lot.
Oh, fam.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He definitely had bitches.
100%. I don't think he had bitches still.
I do.
How? Like this is the thing with me. The thing with me is like as a man, like growing up, like once you're exposed to sexuality and like you seeing how it makes you feel, and you being like deprived from that as a grown man, it's crazy that you know what I mean? I don't know how he would not cheat. That's my thing.
Were him and Remy married?
At the time, I have no idea.
No,
because then they would have like conjugal visits, right? So they would still be able to have sex.
You're right.
I feel like they probably still had those because, like, I know someone who still was able to have those visits and they're not married.
Okay, so then if we can have those visits, boo. I'll wait till the end of the time.
But now, what is like? How often is that though? Like once every 6 months? Like what? What are we talking?
Probably like once every 3.
Oh, nah, man. That's hell.
You
bro.
can survive.
I can't do it. I quit.
Just like grab a magazine.
Magazine. You know what kind of sick shit you're gonna have to start looking at? Like you get tired of magazines quick, right? So you're gonna have to start. The thing about porn is it's a very dirty beast, right? The more that's it's
this
a drug,
guy's
bro.
an expert.
Former expert. Listen. All right, listen, fuck it. I'm vulnerable.
How to survive,
listen.
101.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, with porn, once you go in the rabbit hole, you're in the rabbit hole, bro. Like you start looking at more like, what am I looking at right now? You know what I mean? And it's like me from 6 months ago would not be watching this shit right now and getting off to it, you know? So
yeah,
it's a nasty thing when you got to close the laptop and be like, I'm out. But I don't know. I just brought that up to say that if we were in the marriage and there was kids involved, it'd be a different question. Because like 9 years, bro, the kid goes from being 9 to 18.
Yeah.
I got to deal with myself. Like, yo, we got to find a substitute. You know?
That's a lot.
It is.
I don't know if I could do that. Like, I've been in a relationship where my boyfriend went to jail and I was loyal for 1.5 years. However, I can be honest and say the last month of his sentence, I was questioning a lot, you know? Like, I was questioning, like...
Last month?
The last month, literally.
That's
like,
crazy.
down to that point, I started to think, like, you know, like, is he going to go back to the old lifestyle? Is he going to go back to his same ways? And then I'm, like, seeing guys or talking to guys who, like, have just more of a lifestyle that's more aligned with mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I started questioning it, but I think that it's still possible to be in a relationship with someone in jail. It's just like you got to think like if you're actually down for like that type of ride because it's a lot.
Yeah. Damn, mad insightful. Yeah.
I'm not down for the ride.
Get me off the ride now.
Like fuck that.
It would depend. It would depend. If she took the charge from me, you know what I'm saying? Then we definitely riding it out. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely depends what you're going, like what you're going in for, how long we've been together, and like if we have kids or something like that. Because like I'm not gonna, if you're going for 9 years and like I'm not gonna pick up a whole other man, you know, like
9 years is too long.
I'm not taking the charge. I'm not like yo, you did that, bro. Like we'll see what happens, but imagine you take the charge and like she comes out of prison a different person. Now I just put aside mad time of my life.
Yep.
Thinking that we're gonna be together at the end, and now it's like, what the fuck?
And she has no respect for you.
Oh,
never.
And you just did all of that for her.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? So niggas, you know what I'm saying? You always gotta have, you know what I mean, back burners.
All right. Next question. So, let's see. Next question says, so commenting on posts when in a relationship, are there any limits? Where do you draw the line? No eggplants, no squirt emoji.
Yeah.
And
if you have to be commenting on mine in order to comment on other females.
Really? That's the only requirement?
Well, no, don't be like, oh, like you're like no like sexy or like anything like that. You know, like if it's just like your friend and you want to comment something funny, fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
What if you just comments like 3 M's?
Are you dumb?
I mean,
don't do that.
Yo, I'm pulling up to your crib and
exactly. Point
like,
blank.
don't do that.
Quincy, where do you stand?
Yo, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Because like for me personally, like based on my experience, like for females commenting, it's a huge issue. You know what I'm saying? And but for me, how I look at it, if I see something, it's like me. If I walk outside and I see something nice, I'm gonna say something. I'm going to show some form, shape, or way of like satisfaction of what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing. You know, and commenting
This nigga.
is something that has to be like it's like liking and commenting. It's like the same thing. You know, like
No, it's not.
It's really
No,
not
it's
though.
not.
It's
No,
literally
for
two
me,
different
like
features, fam.
I know, but that's the thing. Like for me, it's like if I see something and I like it, then I'm gonna comment on it. I don't think like you know what I mean. You shouldn't.
What are you commenting?
Don't do
The
it.
question.
Oh, something cool. Like it wouldn't
Like
be something
what?
crazy. Like yo, what the hell? Like I'm gonna dig you down. No, not that. Like
What are you
yo, it's a
commenting
nice
then?
pic. If I'm in a it's different. If I'm not in a relationship, I'm you know I'm saying some spicy.
Okay, but
No,
if
but
you
no, if
are
you are in a relationship.
If I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
yo, to be honest, I don't think I'd find myself limiting myself from like actually commenting. Like I'd try my best not to like engage in that type of stuff still.
I have one thing to say.
Yeah.
I've witnessed a lot of relationships end because of this. And I think that we must not be so obsessive with social media. Like,
Thank God you're saying this.
it depends what you're saying, but I think that some people are obsessed with literally stalking their partner in regards of what they're liking, who they're following, and it's like
that gets a bit crazy.
It's not like if you don't trust your partner, you should not even put yourself in the position to be in a relationship in the first place if you can't trust your partner. And if you're actually like bombarding your partner every single week on who they're following or who they're liking, it's too much. It's like
they have to remove that feature from Instagram.
We gotta go then. Like you gotta delete it because now you're literally like you're conditioned by social media to the point where like you'll lose it if your partner likes like just an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say a lot of females turn into investigators because of Instagram?
Fam,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
we
saying.
A whole lot.
Remember that? What was that tab called?
Activity tab. I remember like
That was for women, fam.
You need
That's
to
how you got
bring
caught
that
up.
back.
Yo, we need to bring that back.
No, we do
Low
not.
key, we
No.
don't.
The amount of
because it was
screenshots.
making-
And they need to bring back best friends on Snapchat.
No, that shit had people fucked up.
Don't they
Nah,
still have
don't do that.
They need to
no,
bring
no.
those back.
Don't have that no more.
No, absolutely not.
That's
No.
gone.
No. But the thing is, for me, it's kind of like you have to think about like what you do on Instagram in terms of like I go on TL, sometimes I go on explore page. You're gonna see some things you're gonna double tap.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you expect your partner to do the same thing? Like every time when I'm double tapping, I'm not trying to go into James. Yo, let me fuck right now.
No.
Like, you double tap because you're like, oh, it looks nice. You know what I'm saying?
And if you think that's the thoughts of your partner, then it's like you shouldn't be with them.
Yeah, you should.
Because you don't know their real intention then.
Exactly.
You know?
And like to think that
I think that there's a difference between commenting on like if you comment on celebs, like I don't really give a fuck. But like
I mean I'm judging you.
If you're commenting on like someone that like you were with in the past or like something like that and like you're commenting on every photo, then like obviously
now I'm gonna start questioning you. You clearly like this girl or think she's attractive or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like said, Koti, there is a fine line between it, but like I'm not like going like looking for it. You know?
Like some girls be looking like obsessive. It's crazy.
Are you guys investigators?
Yeah.
Or have investigated?
If I need to be.
Have you guys gone through someone's phone?
Yes. I've actually logged into his Instagram account.
Wow.
Yeah. And I guessed the password.
Wow.
Okay, then how are you not an investigator at this point?
That was 4 years ago, though. I'm a different
Fucking
person now.
CSI over here, dog. Like, what is this?
Trees, what about you?
A long time ago.
I've never like logged into an account, but yeah, I've gone through phones. Actually, this guy fucked up once and like opened up his account like in front of me, and then I peeped some shit.
What drives you guys to do that type of stuff? To know what happens in a man's phone? Like I always want to know. Pardon?
Intuition.
What do you mean?
Come on, man.
Koti, have you ever gone through a girl's phone?
Yeah,
So,
I am so surprised. Are you serious?
Bruh. Like, wait, hold on. In terms of like going through, like trying to look for something, never.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Going through the phone.
Never.
So why'd you start it when I asked you the question, fam?
But flashbacks. But but in terms of like seeing, like going on Instagram and try to like do something on Instagram or something like that, and seeing the DMs, like I didn't know guys. Like, it's one thing when women used to say, yo, guys really like talk to us and like guys just shoot their shot. Yeah. But seeing it in the DMs is something different.
Guys don't give a fuck if you have a man or not.
Yeah, they really don't, fam. Like,
but it's not even like, okay, like, yeah, there's bare bands messaging me. It's like, how am I responding? You know, like
that is the question.
That's the number one thing. So like when me and my girl got together, right? Like, of course, you know, like when we get into a relationship, people from your past come and float around, right? So we just started this thing of like, okay, we're just gonna tell each other like what's going on, you know. So like, oh, this person hit us up. Like we literally made it a thing of like, oh, I have a funny story, you know. We always laugh like, oh, this person is crazy, blah blah. But like the more we got into the relationship, my shit started dwindling off, you know. But the weird shit, I was like, so then the funny stories started becoming a little less funny to me, you know. So sometimes you're having a bad day, like got a funny story, and you're pissed, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, what the fuck, bro? You know, and it's like, but it has to do with really like how you're responding. You know what I mean? Like I can get angry at her because guys are hitting her up.
Yeah, no.
Angry at
she's
her.
beautiful,
I think,
so you know.
I had to learn that the hard way as well too. Myself,
I can only be upset if she's entertaining them. You know.
Exactly.
But
it all depends on her or his response.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like men really don't give a fuck, bro. Like they're like, oh, you still with that nigga?
And girls too. There's girls out there who don't care either.
Oh, it sucks.
You know?
Yeah. It sucks. Yeah. But like, I feel like they're less persistent than men.
No, they're not.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. There's some wicked girls out there. Like they don't care.
You think women are more persistent than men in the DMs?
Some girls?
Nah, they have too much pride, bro.
Fuck.
No, I think that the women are.
Well, like it's in the DMs. No. What pride do you need? It's just going to the group chat. Like it's not.
The women are not gonna put themselves out there like that in the DM. Like they'll send you a naked picture and then unsend it. You know what I mean? Like where the niggas gonna be like, nah, I'm leaving the hammer there. Like you're gonna know what it is. You know? So I don't know, man.
I've seen both sides, so
yeah.
Oh no, Quincy, what you think?
Yo, it's very touchy, to be honest. It's too touchy.
Great answer.
Yeah, amazing answer. All right, next question. What was the next question again? It was, so thoughts on dating outside your race/culture. How do you deal with cultural differences? I feel like we touched on this like a couple episodes ago as well, like with Danny Chang. But yeah, like I like dating outside the race, whatever /culture. But it has to be like we have to be aligned in terms of like morals and values, right? So it's like you have to like understand you know what I mean, the plight of black people and like scenarios. If I tell you a story of like something that happened and it was like I think it's racist or whatever, I don't want to hear the I don't know or it's in your head like that right there. That's the like, all right, stay over there. You know, like,
that's when I'm looking at you.
Exactly. You know, so you need to be on the same team and on, you know what I mean? Like
I feel like there's levels to it though. Because I want to say this, like it's I remember this comes down to when 50 Cent had explained how like he found black women kind of regular and he found women from women from different ethnicities. Exotic. He called them exotic, right? Wow. And the term exotic is, you know, it's something that's foreign to you, something that you've never dealt with, you've never encountered, and things like that. And the thing with is like when I think about like meaning of someone that's not from your race or your culture, right? Like it's cool to have sex, it's cool to like be dating them, it's cool to go out and look good. But then when it comes to like leveling up to like to the relationship, right? To like go into a new level, that's when things get really tricky. Mm-hmm. Like not even talking about marriage, just like living with each other now, or these type of things. Like you're gonna have like it's like a lot of rational thinking now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people like it depends. Like it's whether you want to make that sacrifice. You know?
Yeah, I think
so that's where like compromise and stuff comes in too, right? And like communication. Like if I'm dating someone outside my race, like I want to know like everything about your culture, and I expect you to be like as enthusiastic and like eager to know about mine too.
But it takes time though to do that though. Like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
gradually.
And also, there's also like the thing about dating outside your culture and stuff, you're gonna deal with racism, right? You're gonna deal with like prejudice, right? Whether let's say it's not from your partner, family members of your partner, right?
Ooh,
So
that's
then
the
it's like if you
worst.
guys end up getting married, then it's like the fusion of that is not always seamless, you know. So it's like you're gonna be dealing with people of her family being like saying these kind of things, and it's like, are you prepared to be in a life?
Are
that?
you prepared
So you got to
to
take that
be
into
at the
account.
table? Are you prepared to be at the table with all his white family, his entire white family, and you and your mixed breed child? That was my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear. And I think that dating a white guy exposed my ignorance towards, like, I don't know, like, I was okay with it in my own, like, box. Like, I was okay with dating outside of my race. But I was really, like, worried about the judgment I would receive from, like, my people. Because when I wake up, I see black love, you know? I see, you know, black love. And then in my own world, you know, like, I'm enjoying what I'm experiencing. So it's like, what do you do in that position where it's like, I mean, I would say to you guys, whoever is in that position, to not care about what other people think. And like, if you love that person, you love that person. You know, it is.
And I think like me and Shalissa have gone back and forth about this a lot, because I tend to date, or talk to people outside my race. And like, I've been in situations, like one time, like I was talking to this Lebanese guy, and like I told him, like, yeah, like, I like you, like, are you like looking for like higher levels of commitment? And he was like, no, like you could never like be a part of my family. And like, I was so shocked, you know, like I was so taken back. Like, I actually like broke down, but I was like, damn, like I didn't really, like, I guess you could say
race is serious,
but like I didn't know like that it was still like that, you know. So
it's crazy because I've heard that before from a Lebanese guy as well. And it's like, he said the exact same thing. I was like, no, I'm not taking her seriously. She can never be in my family.
Yeah.
And us black people, we have to have that same mentality. You see what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's like it's on brightest day, like they play those games. A lot of other ethnicities play those games, and they play
100%.
hardball.
Yeah, they're not playing. Like, they want you to marry within their culture.
And like, I get it. Like when he explained it, he's like, yeah, like Lebanon is like such a small country, and like we want to keep like the bloodline going and all that stuff, whatever. But like for me, it's like we were all put on this earth, you know. Like you're not higher than me because you're Lebanese or because like I'm black or whatever, you know. So for me, like I feel like in the end, like we're all
love is love.
We're all like mixed. Like I don't think anyone is like fully like
there's no pure anything.
Exactly. Like with all the wars and like everything that's happened in the past, I don't think anyone is full anything. So
that's a fact. But the thing is though, like I myself, like the thing is, like DNA, like studying DNA and understanding why like Jews and why like Chinese people, like
Jewish
other
people,
like stick to their own is because like the significance of like DNA like is huge. Like there's so much behind just the formation or the I don't know, like just like two people being together from the same ethnicity. It plays a big role, huge role. And they've studied a lot about DNA and the significance of it, like keeping things in the same line.
Yeah, like I was just talking about this with one of my team members about, there was like this letter. It was a Lynch letter from this guy, like Willie Lynch. And like back in the day,
like Lynch, like
Willie Lynch, Willie Lynch. He was like, he wrote a letter on like slavery and how to psychologically enslave black people. And like his goal was to basically create sides. So like he literally wrote a letter on how to separate light skins from dark skins, male from female, you know, like those kind of things. And he tried to basically separate the black love, black relationships. So I think it's like really deep. I guess this is like a separate conversation on its own.
I mean, no, but it kind of goes into it because that's still present today. You know what I mean? There is colorism still present in the Black community.
Yeah.
You know, so
Sure. But even going back to like you're saying like DNA and stuff like that, like even like in China, like okay, like everyone's Chinese, but like if you come from like a poor part of China or like you're from the north of China, like you can't marry someone from the south.
You're of no value.
India's like that too. Different
like,
caste
there's
systems.
like racism and stuff like that, but then there's also like if you break it down more, there's classism
within their own people, within their own culture.
Exactly. So like
So
that's
it's like
crazy.
Who wins? You know.
Yeah,
I know, right? It's kind of messed up.
Damn, bro. We're gonna end on a somber note.
No, you know who wins? Love wins.
Love
wins.
Love
wins. Love
yes.
wins. Yeah, no, I think we're about ready to wrap, eh? I think we went pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Yeah, it was. So we're gonna have a fun dash job editing. But no, honestly, thank you guys so much for coming on. Please do plug your podcast once more.
Yes, tune in to Shalissa Marie Radio on all streaming platforms. We speak about love, sex, relationships, music. If you are an artist who wants to publish your music to the rest of the world, this is the platform to feature your song on.
And thank you for having us on your podcast.
Of course. We have to come on yours, like definitely.
Yes.
Soon.
Bro, very soon.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, thank you for listening, guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. So thank you. And I'm gonna fuck with you guys next week, I guess. I'll say take a break, which I might do. We'll talk about it. Well, anyway, no, that's it.